Lena Mary Horne was born June 30th, 1917 in Brooklyn, New York. She was married to two different men. The first husband she had was Louise Jordan Jones, and they were married from 1937 through 1944. Then she married Lene Hayton from 1941 through 1971.
In 1934, she took voice lessons and landed a small role in an all-black cast Broadway show, Dance with Your Gods. Lena quit school at 14 and had her first stage job at 16, singing and dancing in a cotton club in Harlem. Her first film at 21 was The Duke is Tops in 1938. In 1940, Horne joined one of the great white swing bands, the Charlie Barnet Orchestra. She left a year later due to experiencing a lot of racial prejudice, being the only black member.
Her second film, 4 years later, Panama Hattie in 1942 as a singer in the nightclub. Lena was signed to MGM. Unfortunately, her scenes were shot so that they could be cut when played in the South because whites didn't want to see a black being anything but a servant. In 1943, MGM loaned Lena Horne to 20th Century Fox to play the role of Selena Rogers in a black musical, Stormy Weather. In 1943, she appeared in another film titled Cabin in the Sky. Many would say that this was one of her best performances of her career.
In 1943, Horne received national coverage from bookings at Savory Plaza Hotel, becoming the highest African-American paid entertainer in the U.S. It was at the Cafe Society that Horne found a new appreciation for African-American culture. She believed that black people would unify and make life better, so she became a significant voice in the fight for equality and justice for African Americans. Throughout the 1940s, she sued many restaurants and theaters for racial discrimination. She worked with Paul Robeson in the Progressive Citizens of America, which was a political group against racism.
She assisted Eleanor Roosevelt with her mission of anti-lynching legislation, stating that it is illegal to hang a person accused of a crime without trial. In the 1960s, Horne participated in the Civil Rights Movement, the March on Washington, performed at rallies in the South, and was a part of the National Council for Negro Women. During World War II, she traveled using her own money to entertain the troops. Her music career flourished, but her film career was going the opposite due to racist attitudes.
Meet Me in Las Vegas in 1956 was the last film she was a part of before her break to concentrate on her music. She returned to the stage in 1969 as Claire Quintana in The Death of a Gunfighter. 9 years later, in the all-black cast of The Wiz in 1978, and she played Glinda the Witch. Horne died May 9, 2010 in Manhattan, New York due to congestive heart failure. Her career spanned over 70 years, appearing in film, TV, and theater.